What is up, YouTube? It's Midwest Raider coming at you with another video for my channel. So today, guys, I got a quick verse speakers. I got the JBL 610 EONs versus the Avante A10 PA speakers. Which one's better? Find out with Midwest Raider today, right after that intro. What is up, YouTube? It's Midwest Raider coming at you with another video for my channel. So today I got a good comparison, a good verse video between the JBL EON series and the A10 Avante speaker. And they are both 10-inch speakers. They're both the same price point. So I thought this would be a very, very good comparison. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. If you want full reviews on both of these speakers, the JBL 610 EON series or the Avante A10 series, I have reviews on my channel. Check those out. There's tons on the internet as well on both of these speakers, so check those out as well. But like I said, I like to keep things simple, keep things honest, and give you basic information on any of this stuff. So thank you so much. Like and subscribe, and keep sharing, guys. I'm always trying to build my channel, and we're trying to make it to that 500 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and jump into these speakers, though. I'm going to try to keep it simple. Like I said, if you want more in-depth, go to the reviews, but I'm going to try to compare a few things that are important to me here with the comparison. So if we just talk about the front, let's go ahead. Look at the front. You can already tell that one is smaller. Now this Avante is much smaller speaker than the JBL, but it weighs a little bit more. So the Avante, they say it weighs about 28 pounds. It weighs 27 point something, and they say that the JBL weighs 26 point something. So 27 and 28, you're about a pound difference, but you can't really notice when you're actually lifting it. So they feel very, very similar, but you can tell that the JBL is definitely a bigger speaker. It's definitely, I would say, a good 2 inches taller than the Avante. They got the same depth and same weight, but definitely a little taller. It looks a little bit rounder. So it definitely looks bigger, like a bigger speaker. So if that's important to you to make it look bigger, then those might be some things as well. On the front, very nice. They both look very professional. They both have a little light in the front. This one will have it on the bottom, and this one will have it in the center here. The Avante has a logo that is adjustable, so you can move that logo according to how you lay the speaker. But very, very shiny plastic finishes, but look very, very good. The Avante has a handle on the top, and the JBL will have handles on both sides. So I'll show you that in a quick second. And then just want to show you on the top here that the Avante has availability and capability to hang these, and so does the JBL. So if you have a business or a church or something like that, and you want to ceiling mount these, they do have that availability to do that. Okay, so then I'll grab this JBL, and like I said, it has the handles right here on both sides, which is nice to have two handles. But then your Avante only has a handle on the top, but you can carry it, so depending on how you like that. Now they both can lay into a monitor, but only on the Avante you can only lay it on one side. It has two little plastic lips on it that it can set on to lay that in the monitor position. It does have rubber feet on the bottom, and then the Avante does have a slight tilt that when it's on the pole mount you can tilt it just a little bit, which is a little bit nice as well. The JBL does not have that, but it does have rubber feet on both sides to be able to put it in whichever way you want to use it as a monitor. So if you want it to put it on this side, you can put it on that side as a monitor. Let me sitting on something here like that, or you can turn it on the other side and it still has the feet to be able to do that on the other side as well. So kind of a little bit differences there. We get to the back of these guys and you'll see that they are different, a little bit different, and you could see how much smaller the speaker looks from the back side than the JBL, but they are both 10-inch speakers, guys. So now, so on the back side, on the EON, you still have presets. There are button presets, you have that, and then you have the LED on and off button, which you do have on the Avante too, and then you have Bluetooth. Now, on the EON series, I always have to stress this, you have Bluetooth, but it's only for an app to be able to work with your presets. It does not have Bluetooth streaming for music. So once again, the EON does not have Bluetooth streaming for music, and neither does the Avante. So they're both in the same bracket there. But it does have Bluetooth, but it's only for an app to do some preset work. Now you have a main volume right here, and then you have signal volumes for both channels that you have. Now on your inputs though, you only have XLR combo jack, so you have XLR and quarter jack, but that's all you have here, and then you have an output. So very, very simple on the back there. But you do have line and inputs too, so you can bring up that volume for your microphones there. But that's pretty much basic, all that's on here. And then we'll go to the Avante. The Avante, you do have a digital display on the Avante, so you can go through presets very easy, and you do have some selection of different to mount the speaker and those types of things. You do have a combo jack as well with a mic input button on that top channel, so you can go through your line or your mic on the top channel and be able to adjust those volumes according to you if you have a line in or a mic in, just on the top channel on the Avante. But then on the second channel, I do like that they have RCA jacks and 3.5mm jack, or 1/8 inch jack for the second input, and you have volumes for that. Now you only have your gain volumes for each channel, and you don't have a master volume, so just to let you know on that. On the Avante, you also have your XLR output. Both of them have that available to you for outputs to go to your to link to another speaker or to sub or whatever you'd like to do. You do have those outputs, okay? And then your basic on and off and power on the bottom. They both have that. And it looks like the Avante does not have an inline fuse, and the JBL does. So that's pretty much where we're at there on the two speakers. So it just depends on what you like. If you like having that master volume, the JBL does that, and the Avante will not. But then you still have extra availability for plugging things in, which I like, having that channel that has RCAs and 3.5mm jack. I think that's a huge plus in my book for that. Like I said, size wise, I actually like these smaller speakers a little bit. They're more compact, and then of course, compact means you have more room for other things when you're putting this all together and putting them in your car or your vehicle. So I don't really mind about the monitor part. You can set it one way or the other, so it doesn't really matter to me which side I set it on. So if it only has one side that I can set it on, it's still gonna do the monitor type thing. So not really worried about that, guys. And then you can shut those front lights off on each of them. Presets, both have really good presets. I honestly think the Avante's probably does a little bit better job, but it does. You do have that optional app that you can use with the JBL, but it's a little bit more work, but it's definitely there, and then you can really arrange that with that speaker. So I'm gonna go ahead. They both have rubber feet on the bottom, which I do like when they have the feet on the bottom. The JBL actually has plastic. No, they're plastic. Plastic on the JBL, rubber feet on the Avante. I'm going to turn them front again. And let's go into price real quick, guys. So the Avante will cost you $369, brand new. They're a newer company. They've been around a little bit less. You know, they've only been around, maybe I've seen them for about 2-3 years now for availability. So these are new speakers that'll cost you $369, and the JBL brand new from the factory will cost you $399. But the JBL's been around for a long time, so you might be able to find them used or open box or some kind of special deal. So you could get them up to half price. You know, you could get them for $250. I think I got this, you know, really relatively around that price when I purchased the JBL. So you can get them a lot cheaper. So that might swing your opinion as well if you can get them cheap. You know, they are a good speaker. Now they both have very, very good volume levels. And in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, my ear, the Avante has a little bit more bass, in my opinion, because it is bi-amped. So they're both 1,000-watt speakers, but the Avante is bi-amped, which means it has a separate amplifier, Class D amplifier for the subwoofer, and a separate amplifier for the horn up top. So it splits those and gives power accordingly, and you know, you get the speaker. The JBL only it has 1,000 watts, but it's not split at all, so you're just getting that all to the subwoofer, or however, you know, they split that. And then there's probably a crossover in there that does your higher sounds or your horn tweeter work in there. So, but it's not split, so I think you get a little bit better range and dedication to each thing when they split it. So, but it is cutting down the watts a little bit because, you know, it is a 1,000-watt peak, but you're only getting 250 watts to that subwoofer, and you're only getting, you know, the 50 watts, I think, to the amp. So it's only running about 300 watts RMS total out of the Avante. Then you're probably getting your closer, you know, more wattage out of your JBL. So, but to my opinion, overall volume are really close. They're both very, very loud speakers, so you definitely have tons of room and volume to get across to your crowd. Other than that, guys, I want to give you a quick sound test so I don't make this too long. They both sound very good with the microphone, and like I said, maybe I can get you a quick sound test with each of them. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. Alright, what is up, guys? I'm back with a sound test, guys. Put some headphones on to sound pretty good. You're about 5 feet away from the microphone. I'm going to go with the JBL first, then the Avante. I'm going to do the microphone as well. I'll tell you which one we get there. I have the volumes very, very comparable for sound levels, so they kind of sound the same. And then you guys just sound which one sounds better to you. So let's fire them up, check them out.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on the shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I want your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I be coming home back to you every night, doing you right.
Alright, I'm going to switch it up, guys. Now this is the Avante.
Every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman deserve good thing. This for the diamond, a hand for the ring. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. A baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. Baby, you should let me love you.
All right, give you a microphone check, guys. I don't have it plugged in. Sorry. Get that plugged in. This is the Avante.
Mic check on the Avante. Nice and loud. Mic check, 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 check. 1, 2.
Mic check, check.
Mic check on the JBL. Mic check on the JBL.
They both sound pretty good with the microphone, depending on what you guys like. I did have to switch real quick on the Avante because I had it on speech, so I put it on the normal mode. So they both were on. This one was on main, and this one was on normal, so they would be equal. So that's kind of what they sound like on normal modes or main modes. I'm gonna go shut these down real quick. So overall thoughts, guys. Now, once again, I always try to keep it simple and give you basic ideas. Now, this is all going to be based on a lot of opinion, but I actually prefer the Avantes to the JBLs, and then I'll explain real quick, only because of certain things, guys. Now, once again, I always take things, how are they going to make me a better DJ? How are they going to make setup easier? How are they going to, not just always based on sound, okay? Now, sometimes it is. You might want certain things for certain clients, certain people. But I always take things, how it's going to make it easier for me to work with them. Okay, the JBL sound very, very good. Some people might say they're a lot clearer. The high tones are a lot better, and that type of thing. And they are. They do sound very good, crisp, clear, very, very good monitor speakers. If I've ever heard some before, they're very, very good. But they're lacking that bass tone, okay? So you're going to get overall good sound. Now, if you mix them with the subwoofer, you're good to go. But they definitely will bring your highs and your mid basses and everything out very, very well. So very, very good there. But I think it's just missing some connection factors and ease of use. So on the backside, you have to go to that app to be able to work with your EQ presets and stuff. So on the Avantes, I can do that straight from the display on the back. I can also adjust the bass and the treble. I can do those types of things. The EQ presets, very easy on the back. I can go through that. I can hook these up very easy. I have to have an adapter to use my iPad here. I have to have a little mono adapter to hook up the 3.5 millimeter jack, 1/8 inch jack. I have to have an adapter on this. I do not have to have that on the Avantes. It has RCA jacks. It has a 3.5 millimeter jack. The Avante is a little bit smaller. Any extra room that I can fit into my car when I'm going to a gig is great for me because I don't have to have those big, type things. Now, even though it's not much of a difference, there is a little bit difference on size and shape. Like I said, you can definitely tell when it's reversed that there is a size difference. I gotta unplug these so I don't stretch my cords out, but side by side, you can definitely tell that the Avante is a lot smaller speaker. So, so those little things definitely, swing my thoughts. Okay, so I definitely like the Avante. That's my opinion in this particular situation. I like the Avante. Now, price-wise, now that might swing you guys a little bit. You can pick these up used, and they still work good used, for half price. So, if you get 2 of those for around $500, that's a very, very good value, guys. So, I'd be all day on the JBLs. And like I said, add a subwoofer to them and you're good to go. The Avantes are going to cost you a little bit more money, around in the $700 range for 2 of them. They still sound good with a subwoofer, but at the same time, I think you could do some smaller gigs without a subwoofer with the 10s because they have very, very good bass. So that's up to you, once again, how you can use them and things like that. But my overall video, like I said, I do like the Avantes to the EON 610s, in my opinion, my ear, and that's the way I would swing. because I just think they are easier to use. They have more connections in the back to be able to hook up easier. You don't have to worry about adapters and things like that. Presets work very, very well, and things like that. So those are all things to think about. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been my opinions, my thoughts on the Avante A10s, and then also the JBL EON 610s. If you want full reviews on both those speakers, check them out on my channel or anywhere you want to check them out. I try to keep things simple, give you honest reviews, and just try to help anybody out there, no matter if you're a new DJ or an established DJ. Trying to help everybody and keep things simple and let you guys know what's going on. So this is my comparison on the two. And thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, share. The more you guys subscribe, the more you share, the more subscribers I get, the easier it is to make and continue my channel and make more videos for you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been Midwest Raider. We'll talk to you guys later. And thanks for tuning in, guys. See ya.